Hello guys, welcome to another episode on TeensWorld, and we're in the discussion segment. But before we go into the discussion segment, I have here with me
Lover.
and I remain Hyatt Cindy. So today we'll be talking about parents imposing career choices on their children. Whether is it good or bad?
I think that's a very controversial topic. Although it's not new, it's not something we're just hearing today.
Okay.
It's something that has always been a problem, and I think it still will be a future issue. And it's not something that is even just particular to one tribe or race or country.
It's
all
kind
over
of
the
general.
world. It's general. It's all over the world. It's a general problem. And as I used to say, parents used to claim in quotes that they want the best for their children, even if they don't know what the best is. Sometimes, or sometimes their way of doing it is not palatable. So I think each responsible parent, let me put it like that, wants the best and wants their children quote and come out the best. So sometimes I won't fulfill dreams of the parent, like okay, or sometimes even fulfill dreams. You see people that are doctors that want their first child or like two of their children to be doctors too. And you see some people that okay, because of life circumstances I could not be a doctor. So by fire by force they have to go through that line, irrespective of what the talents are. I think we are individuals. We have our talents, we have what we love to do, and we always need guidance, whether from parents or elder or someone that has done it in that line. So it should not be forced. Most things that are forced, people don't gain from it. That benefit you want. Okay, so the person doesn't eventually get it. So things like that, it affects the result of whatever the person pursues. Or sometimes you even see in the cases whereby parents like they groom their children, they don't force it, but they groom their children in that line.
In form of like legacy.
Yes, like they lay a step forward, like okay, like, I will still use the word a doctor or a lawyer. You see some families that all of them studied law.
Yeah, all of them are doctors.
Eventually practice the law, but all of them still like
it's like a family thing.
It's a family thing. They don't even know why they're even studying the law. They're just okay, my dad is a lawyer and it made it interesting to me, and I just feel like okay, let me follow in this footstep. I still have my passion, I still have my talents, but I think that there are better ways to do it. It's not a positive thing for me when you force somebody. It's the way you handle the whole situation. So you just have to it's in the middle. I see it as both ways. In most cases it's negative, but in some cases it's positive. But some people don't even dream for themselves. Like some people don't have that. So
in cases like that, they need guidance. Okay.
They need somebody to look up to.
But what I feel is that what of in scenarios whereby okay we have this long line of dynasty and stuff like that, isn't it enough pressure? Like what if the child, because everybody is different, the child, one of their child might just be this soft-hearted, easy-going kind of person that just in the African setting now, but
I think understanding better actually is getting better than before. Before you don't have a choice.
You don't like it's the final. As long as it goes as long as you are under my roof, eating my food. What I am saying is what you will follow.
Yes, but I think also on the children's part, for you to even want to make a way for yourself, you have to prove yourself. Okay, a child that has not done any job or a child that has not been responsible even for household, just wake up one day and be like, listen to me. You have not done anything to make them want to listen to you.
Okay, you have to earn it.
Yes, you have to earn the respect. You have to earn it. Your word. You have to earn it. Like the adherence will give to your word, you have to earn it. Somebody that you say something and then they cut you short every time, or you say something and then you don't do it, or you're a procrastinator and then you just wake up and be like, listen to me.
You have this lackadaisical attitude to things.
Carefree attitude. Why would they listen to you? And you have not done anything in the past. Like you don't have any achievement that you have done before. It makes parents be skeptical. Like when I think parents they when they feel you cannot handle thinking yourself, they do all the thinking for you. But once you can show them that I thought in the past, it might not be something big, but I can point 1, 2, or 3 scenarios where I thought for myself, and then you guys added your knowledge, or I thought for everybody, and it worked out. So some people don't think for themselves; they just want to be free, but they have not actually been in that. They cannot even function.
Even manage it.
Sometimes you have a good dream. Yes, I want to be this. I want to be that.
Do you have what it takes to?
Yes, and in your head, you have already calculated everything, and your parents have gauged you. They have seen the risk. I know most parents, they will not want you to go through that stress.
True.
But some people actually need that push. They need that stress. That's what makes them go for that. But they have not actually gone through that stress. They see that you don't even have the energy for that. for parents that are observant, and they will call you. I know they'll call you. They'll be like, "This thing, I don't think you can do it," or probably.
Or why don't you do it like this?
But they might never explain that. They'll be like, "Don't do this." So I think both parties, both the parents and both the child,
communication is important.
Show yourself true. Nobody wants. It's just like you looking for a job, and then you don't have a CV, and you have not gone to school, or you have gone to school, but you don't
even have working. You don't have working experience.
You don't have any volunteering experience. You don't have any leadership experience, and you just want to get the job, and the job they are not training anybody for it. It will be like, what are you bringing to the table? Like you don't have anything to show me that you have done something before. You're fine, you did 4 years. Majority of people have done that same 4 years. So what will make me choose you over other people? I think that's what parents do also.
Even you mentioned something about people needing a push. I think I have personal experiences with people like that, whereby their parents dictate everything. Like even to even work.
Yes.
So they put, okay, you know that, okay, this person is not too that bright in quotes, and there's this classmate of mine. Then he was like older than almost all of us in secondary school. Then all of a sudden we didn't see him. The next thing we heard was in a private university. Then from nowhere they start pushing. Now they don't push him again into another job. CSO.
Wow.
Chief Security Officer. Imagine you reading mass com and you're doing Chief Security Officer. Right? So I think what you said about parents evaluating your strength, they've seen that, okay, this person is not all that too, but it's our child. Yes. It's our responsibility. So I think in that aspect, I think we cannot really condemn the parents for taking such, because if you were to leave such a child alone, the child will go astray. Yes. We are going to have
it might even go the right way, but it might not be his own way. Like, let me give you an example. I went for this program. It's actually a finishing school program. They help groom people after school for the corporate world or for another space, because I wanted to transit from a particular line of business to another line. So for me to go to the other line, I need knowledge. And since that kind of knowledge, I did not study that kind of knowledge in school. I need extra knowledge. And I need the type of knowledge that a knowledge of like 2 years compressed in a week. So it was intensive training, both mental, both physical, and both social, and both in technology too. Okay. So there's this speaker that gave a story. He said his son wanted to study medicine, and medicine is like the repair of human body. Yeah. So he was even proud of his son. Like, okay, fine, yeah.
I'm going to have a doctor in the family.
And then he wanted his son to study abroad. So the country that he was taking his son to, they were like, your son cannot tell us what he wants to study. We have to test him first. You yourself, you cannot tell him what you want him to study. So those are advanced countries. So they gave him a test, and they saw that I was actually good in the science place, but not the repair part, but more in technology part. So sometimes you might just be like, I really love this, but you're not built for it. So now they are shortening that guy's mistake line.
And sometimes you might be like, him on the right path.
And he's doing well in the technology part. Imagine he went outside, he studied
in
the second year, you just say that he loses interest. And that's why parents also have issues. In GS1, he said he wants to be this. In GS3,
I always tell like people that tell me, I want to be lawyer, just wait till after secondary school. Yes. Just wait, seriously. Just wait.
In GS2, you have changed your mind. Or like, how do you not expect your parents to rely on you? There's someone that they've known since GS1 that
this is what they want to do, and they pursue it.
Or this one that you have changed your mind, GS1, GS3, SS3, on that. I think if you really want a career for yourself, no matter the difficulties, you still stick on that line. But if your parents notice that any slight difficulty you have changed, they won't even want to listen to you
at all.
And they will not want to waste your time. Imagine that boy went and studied medicine, and then year 1, year 2 is now
having bad grades.
He's having bad grades. And
I cannot even keep up.
I have passion for this, but passion is nice. But sometimes they are not built for some things. Yeah. I'm not discouraging you from going after what you want, but just know your niche. Know
your weaknesses and your strengths.
That easily comes to us. That when we put our effort into it, that someone be like, have you been doing this thing before?
Exactly.
Yeah, it comes easily, and those are the things that you break records in, you get better in. People look up to you, and you mentor others through. So just know what you want, work towards, get the necessary knowledge. Know who you are first. Yeah. Once you know who you are, you will know why you want certain things. Because sometimes you ask somebody, why do you want to be a doctor? According to what one man asked a boy, why do you want to be a doctor? He said just like people calling him doctor.
Yeah, like the ring, and the fact that you can even do anything and you can still attach doctor to it.
You know what? Do a PhD if you just like people calling you doctor.
Now,
don't waste your time, your energy, and resources just because. So most people don't even know why they want to study that course.
Even if you have like some like pastors just randomly themselves calling themselves doctors, so what do you now have
doctor
to?
Doctor of philosophy. So like exactly. It's just like that. Do you don't know why you want to study a course? Imagine somebody I want to be a lawyer. Why do you want to be like I know how to argue? There's so many jobs. Yeah, there's so many jobs.
Seriously.
Yes.
You can even go on talk shows.
Yes, there's so many jobs you can do. It's not just. It's just. I think it's a stereotype kind of job in Nigeria. That if
yeah, there is actually there is.
This type of talent,
yeah, this is where you're going to.
So there's so many things you can do with whatever your passion is. Or what do you like? Why do you want to be a model? I just like the way people are dressing. Are you built for it? Can you withstand being in the studio for 24 hours, 3 days, 4 days, be on set, light and everything?
Can you even go on diet?
Can you go on diet?
Every diet.
Can you work out? Can you shorten some kind of foods because of some certain things? And then you not get there, you not be trapped in the middle of those jobs.
Then you feel like
miserable.
Then you feel like you've lost your way. Where did you get it wrong?
Even get to the top of those jobs because some people are so good and no matter what they do, they get to
they excel.
But they'll still feel miserable and they don't make it harder for other people that is actually their line and they are coming up. So parents should just understand their children. Children should communicate better.
And children should also understand themselves.
Yes, understand yourself very well. Know
yeah, it's important.
It is very, very
so
important.
it's we won't really say imposing of career choices is bad or good, but there are certain situations where we need that push.
I think it's the reasons that makes it bad.
Bad, yes.
It's the reasons towards it. Get a good reason why you want a job.
And first and foremost, always create this healthy communication with your parents, so that when in quotes now they want to impose something on you, it will be a situation whereby okay, dad, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but at least hear my own. So that kind of it will make it easy for you people to have this common ground, this common level. And your parents, this is for parents to be supportive of your children. Like, okay, if your children say he wants to do this,
test them.
And if it's not successful in that field, I say he wants to still support them.
I think that's
till they find
I think before you even study a course, after while waiting for your admission, try to volunteer as an intern.
For interns.
Whatever field they are going for. If it's medical, try to volunteer as a nurse, assistant, help around. If it's in a tech field, just look for companies,
exactly,
and volunteer. Then when you now see
the one that
you'll now be able to know if this is my place or not. That helps a lot.
So with that, we've come to the end of the discussion segment. TeensWorld will continue shortly.